Well, good Sunday afternoon, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work without y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to get it on? It is Sunday, and unfortunately, we have to watch the early lame ass games. We've got the Texans versus the Broncos and the East Side Herald. Who cares? Who cares? We got the Lions against the Saints and like whoop de doo. We got the Commanders with the left hands up versus the Miami Dolphins, who yet to have beaten a good team. They haven't. As they talk about my Cowboys and say, Cowboys ain't beat anybody, well, quite frankly, excuse me, I will say that's some bullshit, okay? Because most teams aren't playing playoff teams every single week. They're just not. The San Francisco 49ers, the biggest game they've had all season is against the Dallas Cowboys. But the Dallas Cowboys are a different team from when they faced them. As we get ready to get kicked off here with the early games, I have to say thank you to Ian Rappaport, who is Captain Obvious. Captain Obvious has said that star quarterback Dak Prescott with the Dallas Cowboys that have the NFL's leading offense currently scoring 32 points a game, okay? Now, I will say that our defense has been part of the scoring, okay? Part of that scoring. I mean, Bland's had 5 pick sixes, right? 5? Or is it 6? I can't even keep. It's 6. I can't even keep up. There's been so many. Hell, he might have just made another one. And it looks like we're looking at a Fog Bowl game here in D.C., reminiscent of the Chicago Bears. Yeah, it's definitely. Although that's probably the best way to watch a Commanders game is in a lot of fog because it's just looking at ass. But back to Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, who currently leads the NFL in touchdown passes by 26. He's got 26 to only 6 interceptions. The next closest one is Josh Allen, who has one more game, or excuse me, has the same amount of games, but also has more than twice the interceptions. And Dak Prescott, surprisingly, is an MVP candidate. Now, for the Dallas Cowboys, they have one more year left on his contract. 1 year. 1 year at $59 million. Let's be clear here. Nobody wants to take a $59 million cap hit, but when Dak Prescott negotiated his last deal, which ended up being at the last minute, guess what? He made sure that there's no more franchise tagging. So if the Dallas Cowboys do not get a deal done with Dak Prescott before the end of next season, he will become a free agent, and there is not a nothing, zero, zilch, zingo that they can do about it. So Ian Rappaport, thank you for breaking us some incredible news that nobody ever thought about. Nobody. Yes, Dak Prescott will probably become, the Washington Commanders having the ball first, will probably become the highest paid football player, especially if he ends up adding NFL Offensive Player of the Year. MVP. That's what we're talking about here, guys. And he has the opportunity to seize that by playing Jalen Hurts and the brotherly shove, or the tush push, as we like to call it, everybody outside of Philadelphia. Stop getting so upset that we keep calling it the tush push. We could call it some things a lot worse than that, like shove it up your ass play. I'm ready to start calling it that. Let's call it the shove it up your ass. But be that as it may, we're going to be kind here. Dak Prescott gets to play Jalen Hurts. And then, of course, we get to get the cover of Madden dude. That dude. Josh Allen, who people will still say, hey, Josh Allen, he's head and shoulders above Dak Prescott. And then he gets to play Tua and the Miami Dolphins, a team that I still say have not beaten a 500 or better team yet this season. And today, they won't be playing one against the Commanders, who are already at 3rd and 8. Sam Howell throwing the ball on the ground. Sam Howell running for his life, running. And is it complete? Is it a completion? Is it a first? It's a first down. Okay, so maybe I spoke too soon. Is it going to be an upset Sunday? You can see I'm kind of hyped up. I don't know why, because I got up at 6 o'clock this morning, varnished the floor. Oh, I think his knee was on the line. I think he was out of. But hey, they're not challenging it. Hold it. They're challenging it because it looked like his leg was on the line. But what do I know? I'm a guy who definitely had too much coffee early this morning and am ready to rock and roll. I see we have all the lovely ladies in the place with the style and the grace with Angelica Baron, who's upset. Angelica, what are you upset about? I don't understand. Angelica, what are you upset about? Then there's Kiana Gibson in the house. And of course, we got Stacy Schubert. Stacy Schubert, who will be doing her live stream at 4 o'clock. Make sure you tune in for that. Well, but it'll be Eagles. But you got time before the Eagles 49er game. There's Crystal Caramel Corn. And we love some caramel corn. We love some caramel corn. And then there's Holly Pierce, who also became a channel member on Joe Boo's Day Job. Shout out to Holly. And then there is the diva that is Gina. What's up, Gina? Dallas Diva. And let's see, did I get all the ladies? I know I got Angelica, who's upset. It's Joanne Gonzalez, Crystal Caramel Corn, Holly. Oh, your quarterback got robbed at the national title. That's what it is. Okay. Oh, my goodness. How could I? I made I made a big mistake today. I left Joe Boo at the Red Brick House, along with the raid. Queen Bella. Yeah. And FYI, the Dallas Cowboys are 3-0 when I've been at the Red Brick House. So, knowing that the Cowboys have been 3-0 at the Red Brick House, does that mean I should be at the Red Brick House now for every Dallas Cowboy game going on? I'm asking for a friend. MVP doesn't lose 3 straight games. Well, are we talking about Brock Purdy? Okay. Brad Harris, Mark Burton, what's up? He didn't get robbed, left out. Okay, Chuck, I'm not either Michigan or Texas for me. All right, so are we ready? Are we ready to have a great day of football? Are we ready to watch the Eagles hopefully get their lunch handed to them? Yeah. How about here's my dream scenario, that it is like a butt ugly game. Butt ugly. I mean, just nasty looking. And we get like a 9-7 or 9-6 score wins the game. And we look at them and both say both these teams suck. Can we get that? Is that too much to ask? I'm asking for a friend. Seriously. Could we do that? You win this one, 49ers, Cowboys will win next week. Well, we'll see. We shall see.